This is the monthly horoscope for Sagittarius for the month of November 2024, and your birthday season is coming up, so a happy birthday as well. So at 3:02 a.m. Saturn goes direct on Saturday. This is in your fourth house. So for some of you, the focus on the men in your life, like father, your male children, husband, father's side of the family, uncles, so they could be more of the focus during this time period. They can be going through it at this time because Saturn is also forming a mutable square, so there could be a move happening for some of you, or God forbid, they could be dealing with health at this time, and the focus could be on health with this energy here. For some of you, you can be going through a divorce. This could also be traveling, and the focus can be on the men in your life, and the men in your life could be going through it at this time. You can be butting heads with live-in relationships, not getting along with your children, or you could be looking for other living arrangements, or just fighting with family that live outside the home. You can be feeling restless. You can be regretting certain choices. If you're not being productive with Saturn and Pisces, it's a heavy energy time with this energy. So this is dealing with your morals, ethics, and values, and also your responsibilities. So those of you in your 20s and in your teens, you could be having a rough go at it. Those of you in your 40s, this is like, wahee! Those of you in your 50s, well, you already learned these lessons. So now things are going to get better for you. Why? Because you have Capricorn in your second house of money. So you already learned these lessons. You're very frugal with your money. You're very resourceful with your money. So situations with career and business starts turning around for you for the better. Okay, if you're not being about your responsibilities, if you're not focusing on school at this time, this could be Saturn showing you some tough love. You could have difficulties with parents at this time, those of you who are like going through your Saturn return. So check out your astro theme. If you are going through your Saturn return, Saturn in Pisces at 0 degrees, then you're going to have a really rough go at it. Okay, so it just depends what's going on with your natal chart at this time. Then on the 8th at 4:30 a.m. Venus enters Libra. This is in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. You benefit through partnerships, collaborations, and dealing with people. So if you start a business now, you could be making friends with those of power and influence because of Libra in your 11th house. And you do well when you have collaborations or business partnerships with people of money, power, and influence. Okay, so you could have friends or making friends with people of power, of influence. This could also be a time of whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life, because you have the South Node in your 11th house. You can have a falling out with friends. For some of you, this can be about your obligations or certain situations, especially in regards to family. So careful what you're obligating yourself with. You could be fighting with this energy because South Node in the 11th house, which I also talk about on my glossary page, which you can see on my channel. So check out North Node in Aries in the 5th house, because in the South Node here in the 11th house, you are not meant to be a follower. Okay, and your soul feels that at this time, and you're not meant to be in service to others. You're meant to stand out more at this time with this energy here. You're meant to be a creator with this energy. So of course you're going to be butting heads with other people who are kind of like hanging on to you at this time. Okay, so you can't have hanger-oners. You have to have friends who are independent, family members who love you for who you are, not what you can do for them. Okay, and this is moving in. For some of you, this can be moving in with family members and taking care of them, but then at some point, you're no longer going to want to obligate yourself to this situation because that's your soul talking to you, because you're not meant to do that at this time. You can get disowned, or you are not going to be on speaking terms with certain family members. For some of you here at this time, this can be a really restless energy time for you in regards to future South Node in the 11th house, because at this time, you are looking for your true purpose in your life. You're looking for your higher calling with this energy. And, you know, like I keep saying, for those of you who are my regulars, hi, make sure to subscribe to my channel. You know, I keep telling you guys that you have to, in order for you to grow, you have to stick to something for at least 10 to 16 years. And then you're going to see a lot of growth and a lot of financial abundance in that career field, okay? And you're going to stand out at this time. So for some of you, this, if you have been doing that, this is kind of like a time of destiny, because then you have Taurus in your sixth house here with Uranus in there. So it's kind of like destiny is calling for you, and you could find yourself being kind of like going with the flow, but also like transferring, being changed around. You could find that your destiny starts to reveal itself to you a little bit as you start to move forward in your life with this energy. And those of you in your 40s are going to experience this. Those of you in your 50s could also be experiencing this as well. Okay, so this is a very transformative time for you, where you kind of just need to go with the flow. It's like finding a piece of candy, but instead in the physical world, it's more like you're fired. What? And then you go somewhere, and then as quickly as you get fired, as quickly as you get hired, then it goes, you're fired. Okay, then and it's like and then new people here. You need to come over here, and you need to go over there, and you need to do this. And next thing you know, you're feeling more of a connectedness with your purpose-driven journey. So during this time period and into next year and the next 2 years, be more open. Well, next year, because we still have one more year with this South Node energy. So be more open to the changes that are coming up. And those of you like in your 20s, you're kind of figuring out yourself. You're kind of like more about your play at this time. So you're not really taking life seriously. You're like, and on top of that, you kind of want to get ahead quickly and cut corners and be like, I'm a manager. And it doesn't work like that. You have to pay your dues. You could see and watch other people like go through nepotism or whatever, and next thing you know, oh, they're making $100K a year. I need to go that way. Well, they're probably not a Sagittarius rising, unfortunately. So, you have to, so you're going to go through these periods until you're in your 40 that you have to either stick to the same job, okay, for the next 10 years or 16, and then you're going to see transformation. Or you're going to every 5 years, because you're easy to predict, every 5 years you change jobs because you're not seeing the growth that you want, or you go back to school. That's why Sagittarius is the consummate student, okay? Then on the 10th at 1:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Sagittarius in your first house. You need to cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off. You are not winning with people this month, okay? Because you're very straightforward, you're blunt, you're honest, and you throw people's flaws back into their faces, okay? You're restless for change now, and you're impatient with other people. Love relationships could suffer at this time. Those of you who are 40 and over, you're learning something new at this time. This is going back to school to get yourself a better paying job. You can be training other people, or you can be teaching yourself something new that you have been curious about, self-taught, okay? Then on the 13th at 4:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon in Scorpio in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. Your hidden support is your resourcefulness and your ability to see the value in things that others overlook. One person's trash is another person's diamond, okay? Including the cultivation of others' hidden talent. Not the easiest time for you emotionally. You have a lot of energy, and you can be feeling restless or not, or you could be bored and over your situation. So for those of you who are in your 50s and you're working, you could be thinking about retiring, or you could be thinking about moving on to something else because you're over it. Okay, this would be a good time to get active, exercise, or go outside for walks if you can, so you could release any extra energy that you're going to carry with this new moon energy. Unexpected or upsetting news may lead you to make emotional decisions that lead you astray and make matters worse. It's not the best time to act on impulse. You may be restless to do so. You may have a hard time maintaining emotional balance. Your mood swings are rather drastic. This may be because you have neglected your personal life in the past, and now certain things are catching up with you. You are sentimental about the past and reconnecting with people from your past with this energy. So this could be a family reunion, or you could be invited to like Thanksgiving or something like that, or whatever holidays is coming up at this time, or high holidays that are coming up at this time. Then on the 22nd at 9:02 a.m. the sun enters Sagittarius. Happy solar return, my Saggies. You could be bubbly, optimistic. You could be attracting dumb luck into your life. This is a great time to mingle if you're single. You can find yourself more more out and about. You can be very opinionated and calling situations. You're very tenacious, you're ambitious, you're pushing this energy. But guess what? You can't really push this energy because the T-square that's happening here, and then on top of that, those damn planets in your 8th house are still in retrograde. Yay! So you can't really move this energy the way you want to, but we do have water trines happening, so delve into faith consciousness. I know, okay, during this time period. So not the easiest time for you. You do benefit through other people, so you may have to hire people to make things happen for you during this time period. You can be reevaluating your career direction. Careful with this energy. Don't make impulse decisions at this time. You may have to rely on other people to help you get a job, like friends or family members to help you get a job at this time, or Job Corps. So make sure, because this is not the best time where you're going to land on your feet. So this is not the best time to throw caution in the wind, or like when it comes to housing, be like, oh my God, I'm gonna go here, because guess what? You're not gonna land on your damn feet, okay? You need to have other people helping you out at this time. You need to be planning, be strategic, and make real plans. Then on the 24th, at 5:15 a.m., Mars enters Sagittarius. Again, cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off. You're very ambitious. You're tenacious at this time. You're a go-getter. But again, you can expect delays, okay? Your energy level is likely to be lower than usual. Avoid scattering energies. You may not be getting anything done at this time, so be careful with this energy for some of you. Initiative is best left to others. This is likely to be a discouraging time for you, but also this is like the holidays, so people are not really trying to do much here at this time, so it's not very easy to make things happen. You're likely to feel lethargic and lacking drive and initiative. Others are likely to misunderstand your actions or your intentions because you don't communicate very well, which could be a source of embarrassment, which could lead to opposing your efforts without your understanding the cause. Physically, you could be prone to infections, so be careful. You're more prone to scatter your energies instead of concentrating them effectively. You can accomplish a lot more so than the average person does. You do have strength, stamina, and energy. You just have to focus it. A great time for those of you in sports, okay? For others of you, this is a great time for exercise because you can find real progress, or you can see the progress that you have made from previous exercise, so that's good. Then on the 27th at 4:16 a.m., the full moon in Gemini in your 7th house of relationships. You may not be getting along with family members, or you could be looking for other living arrangements. Emotional expressions in marriage could be breaking down. For some of you, you're definitely not on speaking terms with your partner. You're putting your walls up at this time, or they're putting their walls up. Nobody wants to be vulnerable to each other at this time. You have a hard time trusting others. There may be an issue of give and take in your personal relationships, and relationships seem to be one-sided. There's a lack of personal boundaries that might exist with certain relationships in your life, not necessarily love relationships. Avoid being overprotective or possessive of your mate. Watch for a tendency for self-indulgence. You may lack discrimination in financial matters. For some of you, this could be changes with your career. Be careful of making impulsive decisions this month, or make sure to research and plan and strategize and prepare for whatever it is, big changes that you want to make at this time, okay? You may have to hire people because you benefit through other people to make things happen for you. So you can't necessarily do it on your own. You need resources, you need people, okay? Don't fly on a whim, and stuff like that. Have siblings with this energy that you could be moving in at this time with. The Nine of Swords, I feel for some of you here that this could be a bittersweet time for you because you didn't want this to happen. So you could definitely have a falling out. There could be a divorce happening for some of you here with this energy. So this brings a reluctant ending, okay? The Four of Swords, for some of you, this is a great time to delve into spirituality, meditation with this energy, or you could be more quiet into yourself at this time. For some of you, you could be more about your gaming life with this energy, or spending more time on social media. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick at this time with this energy here as well. So this could be a fun time for you. The Ten of Swords, starting over in certain areas of your life with this energy. For others of you, this could be like the Wheel of Fortune card. A turn of events is happening for you at this time as well. The Four of Cups, for some of you here, I feel like somebody is gaining sympathy with you. or they feel bad for you or something like that with this energy. So they could be, if they were bothering you or picking on you, some people in your life could stop doing that at this time with this energy and trying to help you out, okay? For others of you, I feel like you could be starting your own business. I feel like you're a self-starter. Okay, but you could be, this is a time of contemplation and meditation for some of you here as well. The King of Coins, more money coming into you, but then there's money worries happening. There, you are coming up with get rich quick schemes at this time. You could be doing business partnerships and collaborations with other people at this time, but then there's still money worries. So this could be like trying to your taxes and stuff like that with this energy, and preparing your taxes with this energy and owing taxes. Okay, the Seven of Cups, lots of thoughts of future coming up this week for you as well. The Six of Cups, for some of you, you could be going back to a place where you used to work. For some of you, you could be moving back to a place where you used to live. This could also be moving back in with family members and reconnecting with family members as well. So like a little homecoming happening here. The Star card, manifesting what you want during this time, recommitting yourself to your goals. For some of you, you're inspired by what other people are doing. So you could be hopping on trends with this energy, or you could be inspired by what other people are doing and taking it and making it into your own at this time with this energy as well. I feel for some of you, you are definitely in the holiday spirits, and this could be when all the planets start moving into Sagittarius, and after Thanksgiving, you know, you could be more in the holiday spirit at this time with this energy. Okay, the Ace of Wands, taking creative risks. I'm hearing for some of you, as I connect, some of you are having like your, like those of you who are in your late 30s, you're having your moments of epiphanies, your moments of I need to grow up, your maturity moment here at this time. So you could be taking life a lot more seriously at this time, or you could be more realistic, or you could be more honest with yourself about what it is that you want out of life at this time. You know, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm this age, you know, and then I got to do this, that, and the third, you know, so it could be something like that going on for you this month. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is changing as well. You may prefer to be more alone and to yourself at this time with this energy. So for some of you here, you're not really looking for a relationship at this time. The King of Wands, you can be stuck in your ways of thinking, or you could be dealing with somebody that is stuck in their ways of thinking, and it's kind of like it's my way or the highway with this energy here. And I feel like this person could be very judgy with you, or be like a very responsible person, is kind of like a stickler for the rules, and they want things done in a particular way. Okay, I do see you need to be careful with your spending at this time. You could be more about your gift giving ways with this energy, which is nothing wrong with that, bad about that, but make sure that you're good financially before you go over the top with your spending. The Moon card, this could be romanticizing certain relationships in your life. This could also be lots of talks of future at this time with this energy, or you see what you want to see with relationships. The Six of Wands, I feel fortune brings about healing energy to you, so you could be moving on from past hurts, not all of your past hurts, but some of them, because you're going to be starting making good money here. I feel this is a great time for those of you who are digital artists at this time. The Seven of Swords, I feel as I connect here, you could be rekindling a relationship with somebody. Okay, you are more quiet into yourself at this time. For some of you, the focus on business this month. The Knight of Swords, busy time for you. I do see another source of income coming in for some of you here, coming up with money-making ideas, investment opportunities with this energy. For others of you, you could be starting a new creative project during this time period as well with this energy. The Devil card brings about endings and new beginnings. Be careful with chargeback scams or somebody stealing money from you. You could be dealing with a dominating person in your life. I do see trials and tribulations going on in your life this month. The Seven of Wands, be careful of manipulative people or liars. Don't believe everything that everybody says. So you could be pretty gullible at this time with this energy here. So I would be careful with people talking you into things. If they do talk you into things, make sure you research and understand what you're getting yourself involved in. Okay, I also feel at this time you're recommitting yourself to your goals. The Six of Coins, for some of you here, this is a time of destiny. You could be also very giving with this energy here as well, so be careful with that. I feel this is a great time where you're very diplomatic, you're very much the peacemaker in your life. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality. For some of you here, you could be dealing with a Leo, and this person could be showing off their money to you. I don't know why they said that. Okay, but okay. I feel also that this is a great time for writers and creators at this time with this energy here as well. But you see, you have a lot of coin cards here at this time. So a lot of things in your life that you want to happen can be pretty much a process. Okay, so this could be a lot of things that you want to happen could be coming up next year in January. The Strength card, this year hard work and perseverance paying off with this energy. For some of you, could be working on a top secret project with this energy. As I connect with this energy, and it doesn't mean this, but I do feel like some of you could be learning a new language with this energy as well. The Three of Coins, for some of you, you could be giving birth, either physical birth or birthing a new idea with this energy as well. It doesn't mean that I'm just channeling and just like talking, like whatever's coming through, because sometimes what happens if I don't say whatever it is that's coming out, trying to come out of my mouth, a lot of you who got in readings with me, you know, I'll start to stutter and I'll just you know, so I have to say it or else it's gonna go It's like, hold up. You know, so this is growth happening. I feel like this is a creative time for you. This is a great time for collaborations, alliances with this energy. For some of you, I feel you need to watch your emotional self. You're definitely feeling restless. The Two of Wands, I feel for some of you here, you are coming up with great brand new ideas, money making ideas at this time with this energy. You're very inventive and you're very original in your way of thinking. Oh my goodness, I'm hearing that you're very accommodating to other people in your life, so that may not be such a good thing, and you're only going to tolerate it for so long, and it probably not be for the whole entire month of November either. So like midway through November, you know, during Scorpio season, you're like, I'm fine, that's okay, tack on more work for me, yes, give me this, yes, I'll do that. But then all of a sudden Sagittarius season come along and be like, oh my god, I am not a slave to you. All right, so it's like, yeah, so it's gonna be like switch. For some of you here, teamwork makes the dream work at this time with this energy as well. For some of you, you could be networking or event planning with this energy. And revelations, for some of you, this could be having some epiphanies at this time. So you could be making some changes. Your morals or values could be changing at this time, or your desires and wants could be changing. Okay. I love you, my Saggies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.